Hi, I'm Douglas Burdett, host of the Marketing Book Podcast, and I'd like to tell you about the book, The Ultimate Startup Guide. Marketing lessons, war stories, and hard-won advice from leading venture capitalists and angel investors by Tom Hogan and Carol Broadbent. Surprisingly, at the beginning of the book, the authors explain why the legend of Steve Jobs may have been the worst thing to happen to startups and their CEOs. The reason is that too many startup CEOs seem determined to emulate every aspect of how Steve Jobs ran his business and behaved. And the authors explain why, in most instances, the approaches of Steve Jobs rarely ends well for startups. The truth is, most startups fail and they die remarkably young. The authors note that the typical startup lasts 20 months and burns through $1.3 million in financing before closing its doors. There are many reasons why startups fail, most of which have to do with rather basic business, marketing, and sales principles, and the authors have carefully studied and documented why startups fail and how the successful ones consistently get it right. Unfortunately, however, the authors explain that the founder who brags that he didn't spend a dime on marketing and sold his company for $1 gazillion is responsible for more company failures than you can count. If you are a startup founder, employee, investor, or have anything to do with startups, or you're considering joining that world, reading this book will be one of your best investments you'll ever make. And to listen to an interview with Tom Hogan about the Ultimate Startup Guide, visit marketingbookpodcast.com.